Alright, we're here for round one. We would like to play first. It's pretty unaggressive, but we have lots of 2-drops we can draw, so. We do have one very good 5-drop. That is not a 2-drop, but okay. Alright, we are not against an aggressive deck. I guess that's good. Like I said, this is going to be a very controlling deck we're playing. Okay. So I have an option just to get rid of this right now, or wait until I can draw an extra card. But I think I just want to kill it right now. Yeah, I don't really want to deal with the 5/5, so we won't. That's a pretty sweet card, though. That's a pretty sweet card, too. Guess we'll just run the Agent of Fates right on out there. That's a nice card. We could have, I guess, bluffed an attack here, but I didn't really want to lose it to Necrobite or something. Alright, well, that's where our Grey Merchants were. Okay. Chosen by Heliod is pretty reasonable here. I like making people sacrifice creatures. Okay, that works for me. So we will go ahead and just get on in there. And run out of Sun Guide. Probably just play a Disciple of Phoenix this turn, assuming my Agent of Fates lives, so that I can look at his entire hand and see what's going on. Planning stuff is pretty important. Okie dokie. Seems pretty aggressive. Let's take a peek at his hand, shall we? I guess Grey Merchant is probably what we want. Let's see, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You can cast this for 2. I guess the plan is to make 1,000,000 Grey Merchants. I guess I'd rather not let him make lots of Grey Merchants, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. I think that card has more potential to, you know, actually do something. Let's see. If we tap him, we can swing for 3 and gain 2 when this guy untaps. Take 4, 5, 6 back. Well, I mean, we could block here. Take 4 back to gain 2 more. by attacking with this guy. Or just wait until his turn. We're looking pretty good here. I know there's obviously a gray merchant on the other side of the table. Yeah, I think that's fine actually. We'll just let him have his 4/4/3 when it untaps. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe it's better to make it so that he really just doesn't have an attack. Gain 2, take 4. Alright, so expected to see a gray merchant there. Did. Ooh, that's pretty good. Let's see here. I can tap this and attack for 4. It doesn't seem great. I think I'm actually just better off just attacking with this guy, playing a Keepsake Gorgon and holding my stuff back. Probably was a bad idea last time. He has one card that we don't know what it is. Alright, well that's annoying, but not a whole lot to be said about that. Alright, so we can take 2 to go to 4, or not. Yeah, we'll take 2 and go to 4. Alright. That's too bad about the Keepsake Gorgon. That guy would have been pretty sweet. Can't really play Read the Bones, so it's not going to work out too good for us here. He's got one unknown card. I think I attack with this guy right now, actually, and try to get my 2 life back. I guess I can also just tap this guy to gain life, but I kind of need to stop the attacks from being incoming. So, I think here I just play the Dreadbringer Lampads and attack with this guy. I think that's the plan. I can use this guy to tap this guy down. If this guy's attacked, then I have 2 guys open to block 2 guys, and he probably can't attack. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep the pressure on a little bit. This could be wrong. Might be a little too aggressive since he's at 17, but against a red deck, I don't really want to just sit there do nothing. I'll just trade a Dreadbringer Lampads for a Grey Merchant. That's pretty okay with me. Actually, if I'm going to do that, maybe I'd be better off just tapping a Grey Merchant. No, that doesn't really work either. Okay, so we're definitely bestowing onto this guy. And we're on the attack plan. We're going to leave one guy back in case there's a haste creature or something. We don't want to get lost. We don't want to lose to that. This 1 point of damage isn't going to do a lot. If we can get enough life off this guy, we'll play. Okay, good. Okay, so Agent of Fate's to the rescue. He floats daggers. So, alright, let's see, what are we looking at? Basic black-red style deck, couple Gray Merchants, Master of the Feast, which is pretty awesome, actually. I don't think there's anything in particular. I guess Armament of Nyx works pretty good against the Master of the Feast. Actually works pretty darn good against Master of the Feast, but not really against a Butcher. Doesn't do anything against Gray Merchants. So really it's just holding down the Master of the Feast, which is no doubt a problem. That is a problem card. But I don't think I want to bring that in just for that guy. And I think everything else is fine. I mean, he has some black removal spells, but I don't think I need Font of Return for just that. So we'll go to game 2 and see if we can pull out another one. We don't really have an out to Master of the Feast other than the one that we had last time, and now that he knows we have it, probably just make sure he waits to play it until we don't have 5 cards in hand. Pretty much have no other ways to deal with that card. This hand would be sick if there was one more land in it. This would be a super greedy keep. He is playing first. We have a 1-drop. If we draw any land, we have a 2-drop, and if we draw a couple lands, we have... if we draw planes, we can draw cards too. Super greedy keep. Let's do it. This hand has enough 2-drops, like I really just need to draw a land. That is the opposite of land. Come on, planes. That is also the opposite of a land. Alright, well, you keep a greedy hand, I guess that's what can happen. There's the Grim Guardian we passed. Jesus, so we need a land and we draw 3 5-drops in a row? Alright, well, we're in trouble this game, I guess. I guess this was not... In hindsight, this was not a good decision. Okay, there's one. Let's see. What do we want to do? Hero of Heroist? Maybe? Chosen by Heliod next turn to try to hit a land drop? I guess it's Hero of Heroist. If we can straighten out our draw, we may be okay. Okay, fair enough. If we would have put Chosen by Heliod, we would have also gotten blown out there. So, all right. I think it's Blood Crazed Hoplite. Even well. Making our guy 2/3 doesn't do a whole lot for us, but making this guy, 2/1, 2/3, 3/4. Making him 3/4 doesn't seem amazing. We kind of need to hit some lands, though. Yeah, I mean, we definitely need to hit lands, but he seems to be missing red. Okay, there's a land. Not the exact land we were hoping for, but beggars not being choosers here. So I think we'll probably just play chosen by Heliod here. Okay, we actually are going to play the Trailblazer this turn, but it'd be pretty sweet if we got out of this one. Looks like he's got a handful of red cards. I think he's almost certainly blocking here, but let's see. Maybe because I didn't attack the last few times? Yeah, he is blocking. I think I'm just going to let that happen. That's fine. And we'll run out an Agent of Fates, and we may be in business here next turn. Alright, there's a gray Merchant. I could have played, I guess, Presence on this guy to make him sacrifice his Grim Guardian. That's actually pretty good here. I think I'm going to attack with these two and have open double a Johnny's Presence. That seems pretty good, actually. Yeah, that's pretty smart non-block. Actually, both of those are pretty good. Yeah, both of those are pretty good. I think we're probably in pretty good shape now, actually. He can play stuff, though. Definitely need to keep this guy alive. Okay. Take 4. Yeah, I think that's fine. Ooh, Disciple of Phoenix. That's so tempting. In fact, it's so tempting that I think that's what I'm going to cast. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, I guess Gray Merchant's probably the biggest threat. Blade Tusk Boar is pretty good too. But a 6 damage Gray Merchant is probably more dangerous than the Blade Tusk Boar. Yeah, I think so. Let's see. I can attack with both of them. I probably should have written down what he had there, but kind of running a little short on time. My dogs are being little pains in the asses, unsurprisingly. I guess, I mean, I'm willing just to probably just jump block over here. If I attack with both of these guys again, yeah, probably just blocks here, which means I have to play in a Johnny's Presence, which I don't really want to do. I also don't want to just sit around and give him lots of time to do stuff. I mean, he can't double block here effectively. He could single block. That would be fine, actually. I think I'll just wait. I'll wait till next turn. I can bestow an Eidolon onto this guy probably. Or hold open Necrobite with the Johnny's Presence. Lots of options actually. Necrobite and Johnny's Presence on this guy are probably pretty good. I could double block with those two also. It does not seem as amazing. He does have lots of Minotaurs coming out the chute. I also could just block in a Johnny's Presence on this guy. Huh. I could also block in a Johnny's Presence on this guy, making him 4/5. In fact, that is what I'm going to do. Or 5/6, excuse me. This doesn't kill all of his guys. That and this doesn't kill any of his guys either. I think it's just attack with these two, have Necrobite open, and then play an Eidolon when he doesn't do anything, or maybe just attack with this guy. Huh. Definitely got to do something. Running out of times. So I think bestowing here makes this guy 5/3. That doesn't do a ton. Bestowing here makes this guy pretty big. Makes him 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. Alright, never mind. After all that, we're just going to attack with this guy. Let's see what happens. I got 3 guys I'm willing to like basically dump on chump blocking, so that's fine. Basically have to win this game, probably, but plenty of time to do so. Keepsake Gorgon is pretty bomb. Okie Keepsake Gorgon does a really good job of blocking Minotaurs, as can be seen by the fact that he did nothing right there. Alright, well, we've got Keepsake Gorgon mana. We can also just swing with this guy. For him to kill it, he has to for him to kill it, he'd have to block with 3 guys. Then we just give him Death Touch. can make this guy 6/6 too. That's what they call a blowout. In that I just swept his entire board. Necrobite. Necrobite. Oh, Necrobite. I don't really blame his quintuple block there, but yeah, that if you're not worried about Necrobite, but if you are, that's your whole team. I mean, he's up against it here anyway. I have a million ways to probably win this game. I don't know if I even took the right one, but the quintuple block into Necrobite completely tapped out is pretty legit for me. So, alright, we'll go to round 2. The deck seemed pretty good this time, so, I mean, I don't know that his was that great. A couple Grey Merchants. Actually, his was okay, although I've never had great luck with Minotaur deck, but I have had luck with Agent of Fates and Keepsake Gorgon deck, so we'll go to round 2. Hopefully it goes well.